Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel once again. Today is the 23rd day of December in the year 2023, and as always, I have some well analyzed matches for you. So, as you can see on the screen, yesterday wasn't that fantastic for us. I provided two sets of games for you, and you can see the first set of games displayed on your screen. So I provided four selections, as you can see, and we lost one selection. Sassuolo versus Genoa, that was the selection we lost. I predicted Sassuolo to win or draw, and surprisingly, they lost to Genoa. Okay. Monza versus Fiorentina, I gave Fiorentina two goals ahead. It was successful. Wright versus AYR, I predicted Wright to win or draw. It was successful. Aston Villa vs Sheffield United. I predicted over 1.5 goals and it was successful. For the second set of games, we were quite lucky, as you can see. I provided five selections for you and we won everything, as you can see. I predicted Kokariki versus Nlados Kokariki to win or draw and it was successful. El Nassr vs Al Ettifaq. Home draw no bet, it was successful. Crew vs Barrow. I gave Barrow three goals ahead, handicap, and it was successful. Crawley vs Wimbledon. I gave Wimbledon two goals ahead, handicap, it was successful. Empoli vs Lazio. I gave Empoli three goals ahead, handicap, and they were all very successful. The total odds was 1.55, and we won everything. So guys, show your support to this channel by liking my video and subscribing to it if you have not done that. Today I have taken my time and I have come up with very good and interesting matches for you. And without much use of time, let's quickly check out these matches. So the first game is from the England Premier League, as you can see, and it's between Leeds and Newcastle. My prediction here is I'm giving Luton 3 goals ahead handicap at 1.16 odds. Yes, let's check out the data for this match. So this is how Luton perform whenever they play at home. Five matches they have lost three, won one, and then drew one. Okay, and then when you look at Newcastle away from home, you can see that Newcastle are not doing well. They're very poor away from home. Five matches they have lost four, drew one. So they're not good. They don't have a very good away record. Now, when you look at Luton, you can see that Luton they have tried as much as possible to win matches and they have been doing very well, as you can see. The only problem here is that they are playing very tough teams, as you can see. They were up against Manchester City and they lost narrowly 2-1. They were up against Arsenal and they lost narrowly 4-3. They were up against Liverpool and they drew. They were up against Tottenham and they lost narrowly 1-0. So you can see that these teams are very, very strong. Okay. So in this game, Luton has the advantage and they will do everything possible to make sure they get some important points that will help get push themselves away from relegation. So that's why I'm giving them three goals ahead handicap at 1.16 odds. Next, you have a match of the England Premier League and it's between Liverpool and Arsenal. My prediction here is I'm giving Liverpool two goals ahead handicap at 1.16 odds. So let's quickly check out the data for this match. So you can see that Liverpool has been very consistent at home. Five matches they have won four and then drew just one. And then when we look at Arsenal away from home, we can see that they're not that consistent. Five matches they have won just two, lost two, and then drew one. And then when we look at the head-to-head between them, we can see that Liverpool always dominates. So Liverpool has the advantage here, and they will do everything possible to get a result in this game. That's why I'm giving them two goals handicap at 1.16 odds. Next, we have a game from the Spain La Liga, and it's between Atletico Madrid and Sevilla. My prediction here is home draw no bet for Atletico Madrid at 1.21 odds. So let's quickly check out the data for this match. So you can see that Atletico Madrid has been very formidable at home. Five matches they have won four, drew one. They haven't lost any. And then when you look at Sevilla away from home, you can see that these guys are really struggling. Five matches they have won just two and lost three. And then when we look at the head-to-head between them, you can see that Atletico Madrid always dominates. So Atletico Madrid has the advantage in this game, and they should do everything possible to win this game or at least draw no bet at 1.21 odds. Next, we have a match from the Italy Serie A, and it's between Frosinone and Juventus. My prediction here is I'm giving Frosinone three goals ahead handicap at 1.15 odds. So let's check out the data for this match. So you can see that Frosinone has been very consistent at home. Five matches they have won three and drew two. And then when we look at Juventus away from home, you can also see that they have been consistent. Okay, five matches they have won three and drew two. So when you look at Juventus away record, you can see that they don't score plenty goals. They don't score plenty goals. Okay, and then when you look at Frosinone home record, you can see that they are very good defensively. So this match is not going to produce much goals. It's not going to produce much goals. And then when you look at the head-to-head between them, you can see that not so many goals are involved. So this match will not. It's going to be a tight match that might end in a draw or maybe a very slim victory for Juventus. So, but it's going to be a tight match. And I'm giving Frosinone three goals ahead handicap at 1.15 odds. Next, we have a game from the Scotland Premiership, and it's between Hearts and St Mirren. My prediction here is home win for Hearts or a draw at 1.24 odds. So let's quickly check out the data for this match. So you can see that Hearts aren't that solid at home, and that could be as a result of the fact that they're playing very strong teams. They were up against Rangers and they lost that match. They have lost to Rangers two times and they have also lost to Celtic. I mean, these are very strong teams. Okay. And then when we look at St. Mirren away from home, you can see that they're in very poor form. Five matches they have lost all. And then when we look at the head to head between them, you can see that Hearts always dominates. So we expect Hearts to win this game or at least get a draw at 1.24 odds. So for the first set of games, here's a summary. We have Luton vs Newcastle, handicap three goals ahead for Luton at 1.16. Liverpool vs Arsenal, handicap two goals ahead for Liverpool at 1.16. Atletico Madrid vs Sevilla, Atletico Madrid to win or draw a bit at 1.21. Frosinone vs Juventus, handicap three goals ahead for Frosinone at 1.15. Hearts vs St Mirren, Hearts to win or draw at 1.24. The total odds here is 2.32, and you can see the Sportsbet booking code as well as 1xBet booking code displayed on your screen. So for the second set of games, we have the first game from the Scotland Premier League, and it's between Celtic and Livingston. My prediction here is Celtic to win at full time at 1.10 odds. So let's check out the data for this match. So you can see that Celtic has been very consistent at home. 5 matches they have lost just once, and they have won 3 times. So they want to do everything possible to return to winning ways. When we look at Livingston away from home, we can see that they're in very poor form. As you can see, 5 matches and they have lost all. And then when we look at the head-to-head between them, you can see that Celtic always dominates. So we expect Celtic to win this game convincingly at 1.10 odds. Next, we have a game from the Italy Serie A, and it's between Inter Milan and Lecce. My prediction here is a home win for Inter Milan at 1.26 odds. So let's quickly check out the data for this match. So you can see that Inter Milan has been very, very consistent at home. 5 matches they have lost just once, and that loss was the Coppa Italia match. So they have been very consistent, as you can see. And then when we look at Leeds away from home, you can see that Leeds has been struggling. 5 matches they have lost two and drew three. And then when we look at the head-to-head between them, we can see that Inter Milan always dominates. So we expect Inter Milan to win this game at full time at 1.26 odds. Next, we have a match from the England Championship and it's between Leicester City and Rotherham. My prediction here is over 1.5 goals at 1.14 odds. So let's quickly check out the data for this match. So you can see that Leicester City has been very good at home and they have been scoring so many goals whenever they play at home. And then when we look at Rotherham, we notice that they also score and concede lots of goals, as you can see. And then when we look at the head-to-head between them, we can see that goals are always involved. So we expect to see at least 2 goals on this match at 1.14 odds. Next, we have a match from the England Premier League and it's between West Ham and Manchester United. My prediction here is I'm giving Manchester United 2 goals ahead handicap at 1.18 odds. So let's check out the data for this match. So you can see that West Ham has been very consistent at home. 5 matches they have won four and drew just one. And then Manchester United hasn't really been that consistent away from home. 5 matches they have lost two and then won once and then drew two. Okay. So but in terms of player quality, Manchester United has more quality players, they have more compact team compared to West Ham. Now let's take a look at the head-to-head between them. You can see that the head-to-head between the Manchester win some of them, and then West Ham win some of them as well. So this match is going to be a tough one, and it's going to be a very close game that might end in a draw. Okay, so that's why I'm predicting 2 goals ahead handicap. I'm giving Manchester United 2 goals ahead at 1.18. Manchester United want to do everything possible to gather points and climb to the top four. So they want to take this match serious and they want to see how they can win and get maximum points. Next, we have a game from the England Premier League and it's between Tottenham and Everton. My prediction here is home over 0.5 goals at 1.13. So we expect home to score at least 1 goal at 1.13 odds. So let's check out the data for this match. So when you look at Tottenham, Tottenham has been very consistent at home. They have scored in all the matches they have played at home. So we expect them to score at least 1 goal in this match. And when we look at the head to head between them, we can see that Tottenham always scores. each time they meet Everton, as you can see. So we expect them to score at least one goal in this encounter. So, guys, for the second set of games, here's a summary. We have Celtic versus Livingston. Home win for Celtic at 1.10. Inter Milan versus Leeds. Home win for Inter Milan at 1.26. Leicester City vs Rotherham over 1.5 goals at 1.14. West Ham vs Manchester United. Handicap 2 goals ahead for Manchester United at 1.18. Tottenham vs Everton. Tottenham to score at least one goal at 1.13 odds. So the total odds here is 2.11. And you can see the Sportsbet booking code as well as the 1xBet booking code displayed on your screen. So guys, this is where we come to the end of this video, and I will always advise you to bet responsibly because it's football and anything can happen. Even with the best analysis, anything can still happen in football. So always bet responsibly. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye for now.